Yep, that's me, as always, Talking Vaping. How's it going, guys? So today's juice review is going to be the second of a two-flavor lineup from a company that I had the pleasure of getting to sample their flavors. It is called Scandal E-Liquids, and this is their second flavor. The first flavor was Milky Melons, and I've already done that video. If you want to check it out or click the subscribe button, it'll pull up the list of them. This one is Salty Pear. Now, you can check out their website. It's saltyeliquid.com. They're also on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Google+, I believe, as well, and you also can direct email them. But they do have their website on here, as well as the hashtag for e-liquid you can hug. It has American made. It is a 70-30, as it states right there. Right there. They do offer a 0, 3, 6, and 12. This is a 3, as you can see, because it is scratched out on there. And then there is their website. But they also have their warning and ingredient labeling that is standard on all premium e-liquid bottles is here. As you can tell, it is a safety sealed bottle, so this is a first vape, first review. And as always, the cotton I am using is my Texas Stop cotton. It's just really durable, holds up really well, and the main thing that I like about it is it doesn't have a very strong cottony taste right off of first vape, so it definitely is all about the flavor enhancement instead of having to work with it a lot and trying to get the liquid to saturate through the cotton. So on Instagram, it's Texas Stuff Cotton. I will put the link for the shop in the comment box as well. So now, this is Salty Pear, as I said, and this is basically, the flavor profile is a saltwater taffy with pear. So you have the salt and the tart biteness of a pear. It's definitely unique. I can't think of the last time I've ever heard of anybody combining pear with taffy, so this is definitely going to be interesting. However, I have been pleasantly surprised by a lot of combinations that I was kind of skeptical about at first. So we'll see if this is one of those. And I apologize, I'm not really sure what this is, but it's morning. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to go pop the safety seal on this. And as I said, you can go to scandaleliquid.com and it will give you a little bit about the gentleman behind the company as well. You know, everyday guy, you know, nothing super special other than the fact that he takes vaping very seriously. He's all about making sure that you get as high quality of a product possible to vape without having to spend an arm and a leg for it. That's not what he's about. That's not what he believes in. He believes in, you know, the standards of fairness and equality and things like that as far as, you know, vaping as a whole. Definitely supports the advocacy side of it, you know, and like I said, labels aren't superly fancy. They do have the S for the Scandal E-Liquid, and then they have the name of the flavor. You know, it's nothing, you know, that you need to waste a lot of money on, but it's still eye-popping and it's very well done. Has what it needs on it, but it's all about what's inside the bottle, not what's on it. So we're gonna go ahead and pop this open, and these are offered in a 30 ml and 100 ml bottle, so you definitely do get a little bit of an option there. Okay, right off the smell, that's actually kind of really interesting. I definitely get the pear smell out of it. However, during the inhale, you do end up smelling the taffy aspect of it as well, but it's not strong enough to where you feel like you're inhaling, excuse me, where you feel like you're inhaling, you know, a big old mound of sugar. It has this the sugar sweetness of taffy, but it's more on the tail end because, like I said, off the first inhale of it, I definitely smell pear. It definitely has a nice combination of both. So if this vapes the way that it smells, this is definitely going to be interesting. Now, with that, regardless of however I take to this flavor, regardless of my opinion of the flavor, that's generally all it is my opinion. Everybody has one. Everybody has a difference of styles and taste preferences and things like that, and in no way am I trying to impose my opinion or force it on anybody. All I'm trying to do is give you a little bit better information to go off of about a specific flavor, you know, because not everybody has access to every flavor there is in the world. So basically trying to help make it a little bit easier to decide if it's something you want to take a chance on and order, or look for, or if it's something that you might not want to try at the moment and move on to something else. That's all. So please don't take it as I'm trying to make anybody feel a certain way. So I'm going to go ahead and cap this up. And as always, I'm vaping at 75 watts. And this is Salty Pear from Scandal E-Liquids. (70-30), and the clouds are pretty dense. That's always a good thing. Definitely a pretty solid vape as far as cloud-wise. Now, the one thing that's impressing me a lot more with companies nowadays is, while keeping everything locally sourced and within the U.S., they're finding better ways to mix their liquid so that there's less and less of a throat hit. Now, it may be different on the higher nic levels, obviously, but for 70-30 at a 3 nic, there's absolutely no throat hit on this. This is really smooth, actually, for a 70-30 mix, which nowadays is actually kind of surprising. Okay, so flavor-wise, I'm going to tell you this is a little different. Now, it's not as uniquely odd as I thought it was going to be, I'll be honest. But you definitely taste both flavors in this juice, which is actually in itself that's impressive, just because it is a pear and it is saltwater taffy. A lot of times one or the other, the bite from the pear or the sweetness from the taffy usually tend to be a little bit strong. They're both actually equal in this flavor. Off the inhale, you definitely taste a pear. If you've ever bit into a Bartlett pear, there's that quick little bite of it, but then you get the full flavor hits your tongue. The saltwater taffy is definitely the undertone in this flavor, but it is strong enough that you definitely get the smoothness of the taffy with a little bit of the sweetness, but it also goes into, I guess you could say, the saltiness of the pear. I've never really thought of it as a salty flavor, but it's definitely a nice combination. I know they're saying it's a saltwater taffy, but it doesn't have as harsh of a hit as some saltwater taffies do. This is definitely more of a smoother style. Coupled with the pear, it actually makes a decent vape. If you're looking for something unique as far as a fruity style flavor, you can't really classify this as a fruit flavor because it has the taffy in it. But again, because it has the pear, you can't say that it's a specific candy flavor either. So if you're looking for a unique combination of the two, I would definitely give this one a try. It's not gonna. It's more enjoyable of a vape than most people are going to think of right off the bat when they hear saltwater taffy and pear. So I would keep all of that out of your head, and just give it a shot. It's definitely something that will change the way you look at the flavors in general. It's definitely unique, but it's definitely something that you could vape all day. It's not neither flavor is strong enough that you're going to get burned out on it quickly. And I think the concept of the fact that it's taffy and pear is going to stick in your head a little bit to make you want to keep trying it to see, which you pull out more or which overtakes the other, which so far it doesn't seem like either one of them do. So, Scandal E-Liquids, thank you so very much for the opportunity to try both your flavors. They were both really well done. Me, myself, I am more of a fan of the Milky Melons, but just because that's my flavor preference. Both flavors are well done, and they're both really solid vapes as well. So thank you very much. Like I said, scandaleliquid.com, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Google+, and you can email them directly as well. As always, guys, I'm Token Vaping. I'm here on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Pinterest. Anything that I can do to help further enhance your vaping experience and make it more enjoyable for you, it's the only goal that I have for myself in doing this. I want to help as many people as I can find that one flavor for themselves or find a new line that they may be interested in. So definitely hit me up, DM me, email me, anything that you have a question about, anything you'd like to see a video on. I will definitely do my best to accommodate as many people as I can. As always, no matter what, always remember, at the end of the day, vape on, vape strong, and have a good day.